Hi, friends. So today I wanted to talk about what is the definition of love? Like we all have our own meaning, but what is true love according to the Bible? And you guys know I love reading the scripture. It's so amazing. It just teaches you how to, it guides you throughout life, how to behave, how to be more Christ-like. It's just an amazing example, and I'm so grateful for it. I love it. It's like my go-to guide. On everything that I'm feeling. So, so what is love according to the Bible? So we all have our own definitions, right? But the scripture says that love is kind. That's first. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is patient. It doesn't boast. It doesn't envy. And it doesn't keep count of wrong. You can't keep count of wrong. You did this a year ago. No, let it go. We are humans. We make mistakes. Move forward. You don't boast. I got this. Mine's better than yours. You don't do that. And you're kind and you're patient, especially to your loved ones. A lot of times people can take the people that are closest to us for granted, because you see them all the time and you take them for granted. Maybe you become impatient. Maybe you lash at them. Maybe you're not. Maybe they're just talking a lot at the moment and you're just like, you say things that you regret later. So you always have to be kind and loving and patient, especially with the ones that are closest to you, because they love you the most. They love you the most. So you have to be so patient and kind with them. Sometimes, even with your own family, sometimes you have moments where, say you had a long day at work, and say you have children or you have your siblings or your partner, and they're just telling you about their day and you're just already tired, and they're just talking 100 miles per hour, and in your mind you're like, I just want to tell them to be quiet, right? But you can't, because that's going to hurt their feelings, and then they're not going to ever express themselves to you, or they're going to feel like they're bugging you, or they're going to feel like they're being a nag. So when I have moments like that where I feel like, oh, this person's talking too much, I always still support them, because I feel happy that they feel comfortable to talk to me. I feel happy that they want to bring this to me, and they know I would support them and listen to them. So I try to always be more mindful and present and give them the attention that they need, right? And I'm not saying I'm putting myself behind. It's just that it's someone that you love and you care about, so you should be patient with them. You should be kind with them. And another thing is that people don't realize that God is actually patient with us as well. A lot of times people might not have a relationship with God because they probably feel like, he's mad at me. He's not patient with me. He thinks I'm going to mess up. But the scripture says, when you were in your mom's womb, I knew you. I knew you before you were born, and he knew what you were destined to be. I'll put it down below. So it says before you were born, before you were in your mom's womb. So he knew you, and he knew your plans that he had for you. So, and we're humans. We make mistakes. He knows that. He's not mad at you. It's just sometimes, even when you have children, you're frustrated with them. You might get upset with them, but you still are patient with them, and you still are kind with them. And that's actually one of the fruit of the Spirit. Is patience. Is patient on there. So God is patient with us, right? And he's patient, and he's kind, and he's loving. And the scripture also says, I'll put it down below, it says God is love, right? How can someone that has love be like mad at you or anything like that? No, that's not it. He might be frustrated, maybe disappointed, but definitely still patient and loving. And make sure that we're still showing those characteristics and practicing it in ourselves too. Like for me, I like to make sure that I show those characteristics in myself, and then you can attract that. Basically, that's how I feel, at least. So love is kind, love is patient. It doesn't boast, it doesn't envy, it doesn't keep count of wrong. You can't say you did this a year ago, you did this 5 months ago, and try to one up each other. That's too much. I mean, talking about it sounds exhausting for me, to be honest. So So how am I gonna survive that conversation? This is too much. It's like unnecessary. It's unnecessary. So just remember, friends, that love is kind, love is patient, doesn't boast, doesn't envy. God is love. He loves you. He's patient with you. Spend time with him, talk to him. I know life gets busy, but you can spend at least 10-20 minutes of your day. You can create a prayer closet. I have a prayer closet that I'm still reconstructing. I want to make it look more nice, and I'll show you guys one day. So yeah, make sure that we understand that, and God is love. All right, bye friends.